All right, as far as moves being made, Ha-Seong Kim, who's been a terrific player, he and the Tampa Bay Rays in agreement on a 2-year, $29 million contract that includes an opt-out after the first season, sources telling ESPN. This tweet from Jeff Passan. Kim is coming off shoulder surgery, but is expected to return in May and slated to take over at shortstop. Feels like in many ways, CY, a quintessential Ray. He can play shortstop, second base, third base. He won the 2023 Gold Glove as utility man of the Padres. Now, average-wise, okay, last year, not hitting for a ton, 233, 11 home runs, 22 stolen bases, but he's got a plus 30 combined defensive runs saved over the last 3 years. Look at these numbers. In terms of just WAR from a couple years ago, this is a guy who brings a lot of value to the table.
Yeah, I think this was a great deal for Ha-Seong Kim. He's not going to be healthy to start the season. Hopefully he comes back around May. And then he could really solidify that infield that the Rays have going right now. You have Yandy Diaz, Brandon Lau. Taylor Walsh will start off as shortstop. And then Junior Caminero, we just saw the bomb he hit in the Winter Ball Championship game. If you have Ha-Seong Kim mixed into this lineup right here, and then you bring in the starting rotation of McClanahan, Taj Bradley, Rasmussen coming back, you could see so much promise for this Rays. Will they be atop of the AL East? Probably not, but nobody's running to the bat rack to face these guys, and you have some solid additions, maybe even a Christopher Morel. Yes, if we get his average a little higher, he's going to provide some power. The bottom of the lineup could use a little bit of help, but Ha-Seong Kim being inserted into that lineup, it creates more depth for that team, and I think it makes them a little tougher to deal with.
It's crazy to think they're a sub-500 team a year ago, 80-82, and they missed the playoffs first time since 2018. I look at their rotation overall, CY, and say, okay, this is what's happened in the past. Overall, they've had an incredible run of sustained success. Last year did not work out, but I got McClanahan coming back. I got Taj Bradley, Ryan Pepio, Zach Littell, Shane Bosch, Drew Rasmussen. I'm with you on the offense lacking a little bit for me, but that rotation could be a strength.
Yeah, the rotation is going to be consistent. You know what you're going to get. I think Taj Bradley will continue to take a step forward. And then on the offensive side, if those guys have bounce back here, Yandy Diaz, if he bounces back a little bit, you have a young player. I think the benefit of signing Ha-Seong Kim and he getting the option, you have another young shortstop, one of the best shortstops in the prospect chain, Carson Williams, who's on his way up as well. So I think you'll start to see a couple guys take a step forward in that offense and hopefully go out there and compete.
And I'm with you. If I'm Kim, I'm thrilled with the deal.
Yeah.
He had a subpar offensive season, right? He was under 100 OPS plus, but I'm getting 14.5.
He got a big raise. He's coming off of making $8 million. That's a huge raise, and it shows how valuable defense is in this game and how him being able to move around to different positions. If one guy is struggling, he can fill that role. That's invaluable to have on the team.